Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Fredgie. I hope you're all doing well. Today we've got another episode of Moneyball. For those of you who have seen the last episode, you know it didn't go too well. If you've not seen it, go ahead, check it. It will be up there. We're up there in a corner. Card. We've not been performing great. I said last time we'd wait a little bit, but I've decided to just get straight back into it. Hopefully change things, turn things around quickly. So let's get into looking at what we're going to do today. So then, obviously last episode we did get absolutely battered 4-1 by Charlton. Today we're taking Morecambe on. They are in a similar position to us in the league, and if we go ahead and look at our schedule, they are also in a bit of a rough bit of form. So hopefully we can go ahead and get a result against them. We're also going to take on Swindon in today's episode, I think, or maybe even Coventry. Going to blast right through it. Hopefully we can find what the problem is and fix it. So then the squad, we have changed our format of the squad a little bit. Instead of going with the 4-2-4, we've gone with 4-4-2, a very typical style, just to see if it'll make a little bit of a difference. Changed a few of the instructions as well. But in goal then we've got Burgoyne, Mark Little in defence with Pierre, Roshan Williams, Charlie Daniels. Midfield we've got Callum Wright on the right, Ollie Norburn, Brad Walker, Luke Garbutt on the left. Up front we've got Charlie Caton and Raquel Pike taking the both strikers out because they've been playing quite awfully. So then we are kicked off for the first half against Morecambe. We are away from home. Hopefully maybe we could turn around our fortunes against a team also struggling. Let's start with a goal kick that's cleaned up by Charlie Daniels. Can he find someone ahead of him? Here's Garbutt to Norburn. Who's Garbutt, one of our star signings this season. There's plenty of space on his right hand side if Callum Wright wants to make the run. He doesn't, and eventually is found anyway. Back to Norburn, to Mark Little. Ball put in, cleared, and O'Sullivan carries it away. And McKeldon is through on goal here. Burgoyne saves it, but Chris McCann. Oh, viewers. It's his first ever goal. Of course it's his first ever goal. Awful defending. Mark Little is miles out of position. I don't know why Mark Little keeps trying to be a marauding fullback. Burgoyne with an awful save, palms it straight in front of McCann, and the open goal in front of him is easy to slot the ball into. 1-0 Morecambe after just 10 minutes. Here's Luke Garbutt, who picks up a ball won by Callum Wright, looks forward for Caton, who was our best player in the last game, to Callum Wright, who hits it wastefully, and I'm going to lose it, viewers. So then we kicked off for the second half. I didn't even tell you that we ended the first half, but it was that awful. I didn't feel like I needed to. Hopefully we can sort it out in the second half, as all of our players look uninspired for some reason. They are just little brats. So then 2/3 of the game gone, and hopefully we can get a goal back here with Caton, but he loses out. And now Morecambe can attack. As David Edwards, can he get to that ball? He can't, but it's going to go back forward, and Pike is onto it. Garbutt, can he put a ball in? He has got some quality. You'd expect being from a Premier League side. Ball goes in, but it's cleared, and here's Mendes Gomez as he carries the ball forward for Morecambe. Beats his man so easily that I could have probably put a tackle in. And if they score from this, I am... Burgoyne is awful. As Henry looks to put a ball in. Burgoyne manages to hold on to that one, at least. So then, 5 minutes to go. Not a single highlight, really. As Daniels looks to put a ball in. It's cleared, and now it's a 2-on-2 unless we get bodies back, which we do. Tackle from Mark Little, but here's McCann, the goal scorer. His goal currently separating the sides is Mendes Gomez to McKeldon. It's back to Mendes Gomez to Wildig. Back to McCann. Out to Henry. Just nowhere near them. Like there's no pressure on the ball. Like that. Look at. There's going to be at least 15 passes in this build-up. Norburn wins it back though, and now we can attack. Here's Caton. Can he produce some sort of quality? Pulls it back to Pike. It's blocked and eventually cleared. But the highlight's not over yet. Here's Charlie Daniels. Pointless pass. And then Pike tacks down his man. And it looks like that is very much going to be that. Fuck me. So then viewers, full time and 1-0 remains the score. I don't really have the words. It is crap. So then we are back. We played one game and it actually went alright. It was Coventry who are in 6th. We managed to get a 0-0 draw and have some decent chances. So maybe we've stopped the rot. We have switched to our 5-2-3. yeah, 5-2-3 formation. Pretty similar squad to last time. The only difference is Ivan Flandel is out injured, so he won't be starting. A lot more defensive roles to hopefully fix the issues we have. I'm going to put him on poacher Charlie Caden because he's been really well in that position. So perhaps that might have a bit of an impact. Playing on defensive, shorter passing, play out of box, out of defence, work ball into box, distribute to fullback, counter press, and a slightly more urgent. In fact, we're going to take that counter press off and just leave it on counter. So taking on Swindon Town, who are in the bottom half of the table, so hopefully it will not be as difficult, I'm going to say. Although saying now we did lose the Morecambe 1-0, so we're going to kick off for the first half against Swindon Town. Nobody's going to put a tackle in. Eventually Garbett does and clears, looking for Doer, who heads it on for Cummings. Can Cummings make something happen? It's a brilliant tackle from O'Keefe there, but winning the corner. A chance now as they zonally mark the 6-yard box very rigorously. In the ball comes and it's eventually cleared. And I think that may well be the end of the highlight. No? Yep. 35 minutes in, 10 minutes till half time, and Swindon are on the attack with Kiddis down this right hand side. But Norburn wins it back. His Cummings plays it forward to Adoa. It's 2-on-1. Adoa, can he square it? He's going to go. I hate him. I don't like him. He just doesn't ever square it when he should. Because in fact, he's not scored like once since the first game. Maybe think to pass it. As there's another highlight 2 minutes before half time. As we turn over the ball, Rashawn Williams finds Norburn. Out to Mark Little, who gets the ball in, and of course Adoa misses. Ollie Norburn is constantly aggressive. So then half time, 0-0 still the score. We're going to take off Adoa for Pike, and we're also going to perhaps, actually we'll leave that for now. We might take off Norburn later if he gets booked, because he is looking aggressive apparently. In fact, we'll tell him to calm down. As we are kicked off for the second half with Garbett on this left hand side. Can he make something happen early on? No, it's going to be a throw in. We've got a highlight here with Morris on this right hand side for Swindon. He's tackled and Pike looks to carry it away. His Pierre to Garbett to Pike into Norburn. Can he make something happen with a driving run? No, he's going to lose it to Payne, and now Payne will look to counter attack for Swindon. As Norburn is with him, tries to put the tackle in, mistimes it. It's eventually picked up, and Jonathan Mitchell in goal has got it. To Norburn, to Vella. Looks for Cummings, doesn't find him, ball's over the top. I don't really know what this highlight is going on, but here is Garbett. Please just score. We haven't scored in about 5 games where it actually mattered. Pike to Norburn. Oh, it's at the bar. Oh, it's a save, it's a corner. As the corner gets put in by Garbett. Towards the back post. Nobody's on the ender, and it'll be a goal kick. 5 minutes to go then, still 0-0, and we're going to bump it up to positive and perhaps just look to see if we can squeeze a late winner. Full time then, 0-0 the final score. Pretty lacklustre from Shrewsbury once more. Our attack, our defence have got all 7s, but we're going to try and motivate them. It's just about getting them believing, viewers. That's what I keep telling myself. So we haven't won in 8 games in the league. I'm going to get sacked. Speaking of the league then, we're going to have a look at how the table sits. We are currently in 22nd place on just 7 points after 9 games. A massive 15 points off top the promotion spots. Going forward then, after steadying the ship a little bit maybe, we're going to play through a few of these games, and I'll come back for the Sunderland Wigan game as originally planned in October. And hopefully we will have seen a big turnaround in fortunes for Shrewsbury. So guys then, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Moneyball. Tough one, but we've managed to close the door on the leaky defence perhaps for a while. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when new videos go live every day at 4 PM. Check out all the links for my Twitter, Twitch, Discord and my blog in the description. Other than that then, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you